Okay, welcome. Please find a comfortable posture to be still. We are resting from this world. We are resting from this world. We could also think of it that we're resting from these stories and dreams and fictions that we write about some character who we like to call ourselves. You can almost feel it as we turn into a place of stillness. You can almost feel the current still of this story. Our mind is reaching sometimes deep into the past. And it carries this memory. I can feel the feeling of the past in this present moment. What's so beautiful is that that past can feel so real. And just like that, it can completely disappear. Just like you would turn on or off the television. But for some reason, we just want to know what's going to happen. And so we leave the television on. We might not even like what's on TV. We might not like the show that we're watching. And so we are learning to rest from the show that we are watching. I don't know why you'd want to rest. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're bored. Maybe it's just too darn scary or challenging. It's too hard to watch this. Cringe. Yeah, that's the word. It's Chris cringe. I remember that phase of my life. Watching my life, it was very cringy. I did not want to watch that show. It was so cringy. Wonderfully enough, it turns out we don't have to. And we like to create this big old melodrama about, oh, but that's your life, and and try to romanticize it. Okay, fine. Whatever you want to tell yourself. But just realize that's you telling yourself another story. As long as we're honest about it, I'm okay with it. That we reach into the past through memories, and our memory calls this story into this present moment. And we're into it. So we like to think, oh, it's gonna go this way or it's gonna go that way in the future. In the sense of a future of how this story is gonna go. We want to star in this feature presentation we are watching. I think that's why we can't take our eyes off it. And it's not just in this memory and future sort of thing that we tell a story, but we tell a story out into this moment as well. We like to call it this present moment. We have these words that you're hearing right now, they're part of a story, are they not? You sitting in meditation, listening to a guided meditation. But you need the past to make sense of that. That the mind is still pulling from the past. It's only a few moments past, but it's still the past. That our present moment physical experience isn't really present. It's the past. Even if you rubbed your hand on your pant leg or something like that, the sensation that your hand is feeling, by the time it gets to your brain and becomes the feeling of rubbing your hand on your pant leg, it's already in the past. The starlight that you see in the sky of the stars at night, you aren't seeing the present stars. The light traveled from the past to this moment. And then your eyes saw that starlight. And by the time you realized that you were looking at starlight, it was already behind you. So, this world that we want to show up for, be present for, it's not even possible. You're always just a little bit delayed, sometimes a lot of bit delayed. And so, when we say we want to be present, well, let's put our money where our mouth is. Let's really find out. What does it mean to be present? As you carry these ideas and memories of your past, this story about a person, I mean, that should be obvious. It is being witnessed in this present moment, but it is not the present, it's the past. And as you look out into the world right now, even if it's just the room around you, anything your eyes can see, your ears can hear, your body can touch, when you become conscious of it, that's not the present. It's just a little bit ago. We sometimes say things like, with what's going on in the world right now. Are you kidding? What's going on in the world right now? The news is only of what has happened. And we pull it in our minds, we image render what we think is happening right now. But right now is really actually staying out ahead of us, then, as we always look a little bit behind us. This practice is an invitation to stop looking behind us. Stop looking for what has already come. And to arrive in what is, not even what is yet to be. Forget about it. But what is, what actually is, presently happening now. Any sound, any taste, any touch, any sight that we could perceive is ultimately just a little bit behind, a lag. But you have the power, the capacity to look beyond that, to see into what's happening right now. That you need not bring the past into this moment. You just have to be willing. You just have to try for it in earnest. Acknowledge that it's possible. I do not need to be carrying the past into this moment. Consideration that you could leave it, not for the future, but for right now, to get a glimpse of what's really going on right now. This practice is not about leaving the world, it's more about realizing what you called the world was just a story about what the world may have been like at some point ago. You're not leaving the world, you are arriving in reality. So as you sit, allow allow for the pasts and the futures that you try to tell yourself be what they are. It's that simple. They are not right now. They are not the present. We do it on TV. We call it channel surfing. Not interested, not interested, commercial, not interested, commercial, click, click, click. And we let the shows just pass by. Now, oh, zombie on TV. I'm gonna watch that. Or soap opera. I don't know what catches your attention on television. It doesn't matter. What matters is what catches your attention in your mind. What gets you staring at a story built on the past, building upon into the future? What channel do you get stuck on? Or somehow, this imagining about the past, the future, the other is more interesting to you than right now, than being in this moment, right now. One must consider, why did I get stuck watching that show? What do I find more compelling about it than right now? You don't have to think hard about it. You're doing it naturally, moment to moment. It's not a good or a bad, a success or a failure. You can think of the things that catch your attention, the stories we like to play in. It's karma. It's this life. It's just not the present moment. The memory of it is happening in the present moment. See if you're also interested, deeply interested in the present moment, uninterrupted, undisturbed, unencumbered, unimagined, the real moment. Wouldn't you want to know what that's like? While you go click, click, click through the channels, you won't find it on the screen. Where is the present moment? Where could you look? Feel the calling. Feel the earnestness to shed this compulsion to look at stories about our past, about our future, about what's going on in the world right now. Understand they're just not possible. No image, no thought, no idea can exist right now separate from anything else. If you like the entertainment value, by all means, revel in the emotional arc that the shows provide. But if you feel the calling to know what's happening right now, realize we must turn away from the stories, thoughts, imaginings happening on the screen of our mind. We think we have to react in the moment. It's impossible. Things are happening. Your body may move in the moment, but the thought that you could consciously move in the moment, that only happens with a delay. You can't do anything in the moment. We think we shuffle things around, but those are things in the past. But you can know the now, the pure, crisp, undisturbed now. Feel the calling, feel the interest. Realize you're watching reruns. There's nothing wrong with them. It's entertainment value. Enjoy the emotional arc they provide if you're called to it. But maybe in this moment, right now, it's time to shed it all. Remember, you're not leaving anything behind that wasn't already left behind. Just notice if there's a part of you that's grown tired, that would like to take a rest from all the stories you've been telling yourself, and honor it. Honor the part of yourself that would like to know what's happening right now in the actual present moment. Some style the present moment as an emptiness, as a fullness. I invite you to think of it right now as the heart, as the center of your entire life and the entire world. It's where everything comes from. Every story, every moment of the past, poured out of this heart, poured out of the present moment. Why be anywhere else? It has everything contained within it. Where else could you be? All those thoughts and memories about the past, are they not happening right here? All those sensations and feelings and the memories about those sensations and feelings, are they not happening right here? Allow yourself, let yourself get the pure substance, get the direct line. No meaning makers, no images, no stories. No, the outpouring of the heart in the moment, in the freshness, right from the spring. Some mystics called it the fountain of youth. Relax from the practice.